Hey everyone, so what I'd like to do today is I want to talk about my home gym that I've just completed. This is something that I set up over the last several months as I've been quarantined from coronavirus. This is something that I've been meaning to do for like the last 10 years. I just never did it, so I've been consistently going to the gym, even though I have access to a university gym for free and a gym by my house that I pay for. But the plan here is that I built this gym and that I will no longer need to pay for that extra gym membership. So let's talk about the stuff. Let's get into what I have, how I use it, what I got, how I got it, when I got it. So first of all, let's start out with the left and we'll go all the way over to the right-hand side of the picture. So on the left, we have a heavy bag. This is a 100-pound heavy bag and stand. I've actually had this for about 2 years now. Great Christmas present from my wife. Her and the boys got it for me. So really cool present. I do use it all the time for cardio. Really great thing. You can see I have some gloves in the picture. I have gloves, training gloves and stuff that I use to hit the heavy bag, kick the heavy bag. Great cardio workout for me. So I've got a heavy bag. And on the heavy bag, there's actually a jump rope, which you can't really see too well in the picture. But there is a jump rope there too. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there hanging down. So I do have a jump rope with it as well. So that's a little bit of my cardio. I'll talk about more of my cardio at the end of this when I go through everything. All right, then let's start out with my flooring and my space. So each one of these mats that you see on the ground here is 2 by 2 feet. So you can see that I basically have a 4 by 4 setup. 4 mats setup, which is 8 by 8. So that's my basic setup that I have here, and it works out pretty well. You can see I don't have one mat in the lower hand corner because I have the heavy bag there, but this is actually the perfect size setup. I could clear out more space if I needed to, but for what I'm doing, this is actually perfect for me. Okay, so that's my flooring. My flooring is actually just basic mats that you get on Amazon, Sam's Club, Walmart, really anywhere. You can get them anywhere. And I have some extra mats for when I do deadlift, just in case if I want a little more protection for the floor. I will eventually build a deadlift stand, but it's not something that I need right now, not something that I even foresee myself needing over the next year, so I'm okay with it for now. All right, so let's get to my squat rack. So the squat rack that I have, I actually got this is a squat rack from Rep Fitness. This is the 1100. It has a pull-up bar on it, and it's colored red, as you can see. And I also have the lat attachment to it that you can see here in the background. So it comes with the lat attachment, includes a lat machine that I have hanging down just for the picture so you can see, and a rowing portion as well to do back exercises, biceps and stuff like that. It fits Olympic size weights, and I believe you can put on around 250 pounds on that lat attachment. You can see my squat rack has J-cups and has standard safety bars to it. Perfect squat rack. This whole thing to build, the squat rack and lat machine, was super easy. The directions Rep gives you are absolutely horrendous. I just used a basic socket set and a wrench, and that's all you needed for it. It was super easy to build. Really, it probably took me about 2 hours to build total, and that's because I live in North Carolina where it's really hot. I'm actually sweating. I was just outside working, so you can see I'm probably like a little wet right now. Super hot outside. So, working outside for 2 hours, you need to go in and take some breaks. That's why it probably took me 2 hours. Realistically, in a cool environment, probably a 45-minute setup. Super easy to do. Then you can see my bar. This is a stainless steel Rogue Ohio bar. I got the stainless steel because I live by the beach. I'm only about 1.5 miles from the beach. My lawn is, the soil in my lawn is made up of sand, so I need to make sure that I have something that's rust preventative, and I really, haven't heard great things about the zinc or the other coatings on bars. I just wanted stainless steel. I love the feel of steel on a weightlifting bar. I grew up working out at a university gym, and I loved the steel bars that they had there. Obviously wasn't getting steel for this bar, but bare steel, I should say. But I got the stainless steel Ohio bar from Rogue. I got that about 2 months ago. One of the reasons I bought a lot of Rogue stuff, actually, which I can talk about, is that they are updating their website consistently with stuff. So you can pretty much buy something from their site every week. You can buy plates, you can buy bars, you can get what you need from there. So I got a lot of my plates and bars from Rogue. Let's talk about my plates next, since I just talked about my bar. Again, that's the Rogue Ohio bar, stainless steel version. So let's talk about my plate. So on the bar right now, I have 45 Fleck plates. So I kind of mixed. I got the 45 Flecks, and then the rest of my plates are all the V2 bumpers from Rogue, with just plain black. I didn't really have a preference for plates. I kind of said I was either going to get Flex, colors, or black. I didn't have too much of a preference because over time, I'm actually going to get all 3 sets of those just so that I have all the weight that I need. For now, I just needed a basic 45, 35, 25, 15, 10, and I got some extra metal 10s, which I'll talk about in a second. I just needed a basic bumper set to start out with for now. And that'll get me through the next few months. Probably by like December, January, I'll probably be ordering another set. Not sure if which one I'll finish out next. So I kind of mix it up between the Fleck and the regular. So these are the 45 pound Fleck plates. Can't see them too great in the picture, but man, when you look at these plates up close, they are cool. My son, who's 5, is like, "You got army plates, Dad." Like, he thinks they're so cool. They're like camouflage. They are really neat. I like them a lot. And then you can see here, I've got my other Rogue bumper plates here. I also have some metal plates. You can see on the ground, I got 2.5, 5 pounds, and 10 pound metal plates, just regular steel, generic, I believe from Walmart or Amazon. They keep going in and out of stock, so you can find them. I paid $1 a pound for them. And then actually in the back corner here, which if I zoom in, I've got some fractional change plates from Titan Fitness. They're white. They're the rubber coated plates. Those are 1.25 pounds that I use as I increase all my lifts, bench, deadlift, squat, and rows, the major lifts that I work on. Let's go to my bench next. So I have a Cap Fitness bench. I've actually had this for a long time now. Got this before the virus. It's supposed to hold 1,000 pounds. It feels really sturdy. I used it with some dumbbells that I just had in my garage for like a day. I might have not felt like going to the gym. I just kind of had it. But it's fine. It's lasting. It actually feels really sturdy, feels great. So I have no issues with the bench. I have no reason to upgrade it at this time. That's probably something I will do as my boys get older and we need something that's really going to be able to support like a significant amount of weight. But for now, it's completely fine. Good little bench to have. All right, moving along. Let's take a look at all these dumbbells and stuff that I have in the corner. Well, you can see I've got some boxing gloves there, but I have a bunch of 1-inch dumbbells, just adjustable. These are things that I had before coronavirus. You can see on my, the stand of my heavy bag, I actually have 1-inch dumbbells to hold it in. These are weights that I had before coronavirus. I actually have some bars for the 1-inch on the side here too. These are things that I've just had for a number of years, like 10 years maybe. I've had them for a really long time. Just things that I've needed around the house, like for the heavy bag that I use. So I had some weights before the virus started. But then some of the new stuff that I bought more recently, I've started to buy traditional dumbbells, just the fixed sizes because I like them. I actually got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 pounds traditional just fixed dumbbells. I got them from Amazon. They seem pretty good. I like them so far. They seem really nice. I prefer them to the adjustable because it's just so much easier. I know a lot of people are big fans of power blocks. I personally have never used them. I've been curious about them, but I've been lifting weights for 20 years, never used power blocks. I don't think it's something I just want to jump into. I want fixed dumbbells. I know what I want. I'm set in my ways in some ways, and that's what I wanted. I've got some kettlebells here. I do, some CrossFit kettlebell type workouts from time to time too. I've got 10, 20, 25, 30, and 50 pound kettlebells that I use from time to time. Depending on what mood I'm in, some months I'll go through where I just do all CrossFit type stuff, and the kettlebells are awesome for that. I also have a Titan Fitness. I actually recently got this. The Easy Bar from Titan Fitness. It's only it's pretty inexpensive. It's like $60, $70 for what seems like a decent enough, curl bar. I actually love the pattern on this, which is the reason I got it. I'm a big fan of the one that has the V right in the center, not the straight in the center. So, there's a bunch of different kind of Easy Bars, and this is the shape that I do prefer, that I've always used. You can see my boxing gloves here on the side. So that's all of my equipment here that I have. Now let me talk about some of the other things that I have, like for cardio and some of the other things that I do. So this is my basic, weight set that I've got. You can see like, hey, I have a paddle board right there. Hey, I got a kayak right there and some surfboards on the ground. I've got other surfboards on the other side of the garage. So for cardio, I do all kinds of stuff. So first of all, I run, which I just can do outside. I have a pool. My neighborhood has a pool that part of my HOA, so I swim in the pool. I usually run and swim and do a brick workout back to back. I run and then go jump right in, swim for a while. I surf and paddleboard and kayak a lot, especially in the summer when the water's warm, but I go all year round surfing. So I'm always doing that for cardio. Additionally, up in my office, this is actually where I'm giving my video right now, I have a bike with a trainer on it. That I use. So I've had that for a number of years. I have a nice road bike and a trainer. I use that with software Zwift. If you're not familiar, really cool to do. I do that a lot in the winter when it's cold outside, but I love biking. I bike outside in the summer, but I don't really like to do road biking outside. It's more like mountain biking with my kids. So I do a lot of indoor biking with my road bike and a trainer. Trainers are super inexpensive. So if you're looking for cardio on the cheap and you already have a bike, I bought my trainer, I think, for $60 on Amazon. It's perfect. And allows me to ride inside, just much better than an exercise bike because my road bike is fitted for me. It's awesome, and it's a bike that I can use outside, so awesome. So I've got that. So those are all my real cardio things. I do plan to eventually get everything, the treadmill, elliptical, and rowing machine. Not right now. We're in the process of talking about moving. We're going to be moving in the next, maybe even within the next few months to maybe in a year or two, but we are definitely moving before my son hits middle school to a bigger home, which we are looking at, and I'm going to hold off on the big cardio equipment until then because it's not something I need. It's more like I want this and would like this. I needed the weight gear. So that was my big thing. I live in a warm environment. In the winter, it's only like in the 50s, 60s. So I can run outside all year. So I don't need much for cardio besides a good pair of running shoes. But that's it. That's my gym. That's what I got here going on. So I hope you enjoyed. And you got any questions about like weight equipment, workouts, any of that kind of stuff, always be sure to let me know. I'm always happy to help. I've been working out, studying this stuff since I was 16 years old, and now I'm 41. So I've been doing it for a long time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Later on.